Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I'm so glad you are all here joining me. Today it is Monday, May 22nd. Sorry about that. I'm scrambling getting my stuff together today. All right. I'm trying to pull up my craft chat. Why is it not letting me? There we go. I got it. All right. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We had a wonderful and a super very busy weekend. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. But first, of course, I want to say hello, everybody that is in the chat. We have a lot of early people. Janet, Michelle, Angela, Destalou, and I'd have to scroll back up, and I'm pretty sure I saw Agnes in here early. Susan and Lois. Thank you guys. Lois is one of my awesome moderators. Janet and Agnes are awesome channel members. I do appreciate that. And if I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. So say hi again if I missed you, and I will be sure to say hello back. Oh, the crafting cheerleaders are so not snobs, but we are better than everyone. I do appreciate all of my crafting cheerleaders. I know Angela's always in here early, cheering everybody on. I told her I wouldn't come in until she had pom-poms, and she doesn't have any, so I almost didn't come. But I'm here, even though Angela does not have pom-poms. We will forgive her. Welcome in, Barb and Joanne from Hawaii. Aloha. I used to have a restaurant. I don't know if you guys know this. It was called the Fryin' Hawaiian, and we answered the phone aloha. Welcome in, Carla. And yes, I want to hear your funny story. I have lots of funny stories. Speaking of funny stories, of course, we're going to do a Mad Lib today, as we always do on Monday. It's Monday Mad Lib Day. And we always have a volunteer, and that volunteer will pick one of the words that you guys put in the Mad Lib, and that's the one we'll put in. So everybody can participate and put your words in chat as I call for them, but our volunteer will then pick one of those. So if anybody wants to volunteer, please type the word volunteer. The first one I see will get to be the volunteer. You can volunteer if you've volunteered before, or if you've never volunteered. It doesn't matter. And lately I've been sending some goodies out to the volunteers, like one of the cards I make or something like that. So I will send you a goodie. Angela, welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Listen to me. I already said welcome. Anyway, Angela, thank you. You are a volunteer. I forgive you for not having pom-poms. Okay. Angela is my volunteer. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on just a second. I got to do something on my other screen because it is driving me crazy. If I see the video on my other screen out of the corner of my eye, it drives me crazy. So I did have to click it off. Anyway, so we have the Mad Lib. I'm going to go ahead and ask for the first word, and we'll go from there. The first word that we need is, let me see how many of these we need. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just do 2 then. Plural nouns. We'll need more later, but just to break it up, we'll do 2 plural nouns now. Just put them in the chat, and then Angela will pick them for us. All right. All right, Angela, you got pom-poms. There you go. Those are really nice pom-poms. And let's see. I'm just catching up on chat, making sure I didn't miss anything. Carla's cat in the early AM came into the bedroom and was disturbing her and the other cat. Carla got up and it was still dark and she could see something in his mouth. Can't wait to hear what happens. Oh, was it a mouse? Was it a mouse? My dog once, Bosco, my sweet baby girl. Oh, I miss my baby girl so much. I was laying on an air mattress on the floor in our back room in Florida because the air was broke and the back room had a window air conditioner. So we temporarily slept in there. Anyway, I'm laying on the air mattress on the floor and she was fussing around by the door. It was like a Florida room in the back. So we had a door to outside. She was fussing around the door and she runs over to me with a big old bug and drops it on my chest. Not a very good thing. She was bringing me a present and she was so proud of herself. Not good. So let's see. She got up. It was still dark. She could see something in its mouth and a mouse, and he let it go. That's it. Oh my goodness. And you were unable to catch it. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. You guys are putting some great words in the chat. All right, well, I don't have mail to open today. There was nothing in my post office box and nothing came this week, Crafty, so from the group or anything. So we're going without mail. However, I have stories, a lot of stories. You guys know Flat Liam, right? And thank you so much for putting the stories in the on the Facebook group. Flat Liam came and visited on Thursday and they just left today. That's kind of why I'm a little behind today. Had a couple extra little things to do to get ready. But Liam, who is 8, and his little sister Emma, who is 6. I hope I have their ages right. And if they're watching, I'm going to get in trouble if I'm not right. They came to visit with their mom. We had a family wedding at the zoo. And at the zoo, there was a snake, a porcupine type thing. It wasn't really a porcupine, but I don't remember exactly what it was called, and a penguin at the reception. So yes, I went to a zoo for a wedding. I'm going to have to move my camera down too because I'm way too high. There we go. All right. And beautiful wedding. They had the ceremony on Friday and then they had the reception at the zoo on Saturday. Absolutely beautiful. We've known this couple, it's cousins, so Todd's known the one cousin all his life, but they've been dating for 1,000,001 years, and, we've been, I think, a pretty big part of their lives, and it was just so awesome to attend their wedding. They did a really neat thing for their tables. They had a picture of them through all of the years. So our table number was 2014 and their picture was from a Vegas trip that we went on in 2014. It was a Halloween trip and they were dressed up as Carmen Sandiego and Pet Detective, Ace Ventura. So we were at that table and we thought maybe it was because we were on that trip and that's why we were assigned that table. Well, turns out there were quite a few tables with pictures of them that like we knew. Like one picture was at the Fry-In Hawaiian and one picture was them at my house with one of my doggies on the couch. So really cool. I enjoyed that so much. I could go on for hours about it. Beautiful wedding, beautiful setting, beautiful couple. Sometimes Jessica watches, so if you're watching, Jessica, awesome. Loved it. And I can't talk anymore because I cry, so I can't do it. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, I made their wedding card out of their invitation. That video is still in my camera, and I have to edit it, and that will be up soon. I didn't want to do it on a live last week because I didn't want her to see in case she was watching. And let's see, had a fun time with Emma and Liam. Was teaching Liam how to play guitar. He wants an electric guitar with a distortion pedal now. And he wants to learn all of the chords. I taught him a D chord, and I told him you could put your pinky here and make it a D sus4, his favorite chord in the world now. He couldn't wait to come over today to play the D sus4 chord. And I have some pictures, and I'll put him in the group. He's just too cute. And Emma really liked the drums. Of course, she also wants a guitar. You know, you can't, who doesn't want a guitar? And I told him that when he becomes a rock star, he needs to remember that his Aunt Ria taught him his first guitar chords. Happy anniversary, Angela. That is pretty awesome. And if you could pick two of those nouns, Angela, plural nouns, I'll go ahead and put them in the story. Oh, that is awesome, Michelle. I didn't make her bridal shower card out of the invitation. I don't know why I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. Maybe I will use the invitation for something else for her, and I can't say it because sometimes she watches. So anyway, yeah, I can't talk. Happy anniversary, Angela. That's a lot of ands in that sentence. It's a wonder I could say it. Okay, so pick me two of those, Angela, and I'll put them in the story. There were a lot of them. Everybody just threw them on out there. All right. And let's see. We're going to do some crafting. I set aside some cards from the last few weeks, ones that I just had in the stack that I haven't gotten to. So let's just use some of these cards today. I don't really have anything planned because it's been very, very busy this past weekend, and just crazy busy, but fun. All right, nouns, pom-poms, and nuclei. Okay, I like it. Let me put those in the story because, you know, we're talking about pom-poms. Pom-poms and nuclei. Oh, this is funny. I love when I go to write a word in and it immediately makes me laugh. Okay. All right, let's see how many of these other words I need. All right, I need, the next word is an adverb. I just need one. So put your adverbs in the chat and we'll put them in the story. Alrighty, so this card here just says on your special day, and it's a birthday card. I'm thinking of you, my dear friend. It's really pretty. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave it the way it is since it's already a card. And why waste the cardstock by making a new card base? And it also seems to have, of course, what do you mean seems to have? What am I even saying? It also has a matching envelope. And I happen to have purple flowers that I have had out. These here, they're on my desk. And I thought I would stick those on there and just make an easy card of this here. Uh-oh, I went to pick up the package and they all fell. Hold on here. I picked this up and they all came out the side. So anyway, I've got them out on the desk. Let's do it. Let's see. Welcome in, Jean, and welcome in, Joanne. Happy to have you. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Carla, I think I said, oh yeah, we talked about your cat catching the mouse. That's pretty awesome. Pretty funny story. I like the funny stories. I don't think I have any other really funny stories other than Liam and his wanting to play the guitar. He wanted me to teach him all of the D chords. So I taught him a D, the D sus4, which the first day he kept calling it the D something 4 because he couldn't remember. D, D sus4, D sus2, D minor, and D7. and the spicy D. And a D add 4 or 5 or something over F sharp. Taught him all those chords. Those were all the D chords that I know. Fun times. And his favorite is the D sus4. He says that's his favorite. That looks too even. I want to make them more random and uneven. Kind of something like that. I think that'll do. And maybe one down in the corner. I like it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. The spicy D has attitude. It does. I don't really even know what it's called. It is just, if you guys know how to play guitar and you play a C chord, a traditional C, move it up 2 frets. And mute the 6th string. I just learned that in my lesson last week. Or maybe the week before, I don't know. But Liam thought it was cool because we call it the spicy D. Because it has kind of a spicy sound to it. I haven't used it yet in a song. Where is Miss Christina? She might be asleep. It's crazy times by her house. I don't know what time it is there. She's halfway around the world. I know it's probably a crazy time for Janet. It's probably, I think it's Tuesday already. All right. These balloon dots, yes, you know, Temu has them. So does Amazon. If you get them from Amazon, please use my affiliate link. They send me a couple of pennies when you do. I get gift cards, and then I can buy more balloon dots or something to craft with. These balloon dots are awesome and so inexpensive. And look how easy it is to put these flowers on. Yep, see, it's the middle of the night over there for you, Janet. It's midnight. Midnight 25, 12:25 a.m. These are really sticky today. There is, if you can go to my storefront link, might be in the comments below, not comments, but the thing below. There are balloon dots in there. My storefront. Let's see, let me put a different one. There's still room here. I'll put a pink one. No, I want this color. Do I have this color out? Yeah. Half past midnight, correct. It doesn't cost you anything different if you use my affiliate link. I just get a couple pennies. There's Christine. You're there. Yay. We were just talking about you. She's one of my awesome moderators and a channel member. I appreciate you so much, Christine. This is the first card, so you didn't really miss anything. And Joanne, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Way over there. Okay. Yes, because you are several hours behind us. Luau time. All right. Angela, can you please pick me one of those adverbs and I'll put it in the story, and then we'll move on to another word. Okay. In Australia, I can't even, what is wrong with me today? We ran out, I will say, we ran out of Coke Zero. I don't know how this happened. And I drank a Diet Coke earlier because that's what we had for Sarah, which is Liam's mom. And there's some left over. But I don't think I had enough caffeine today. That's what it is. I'm just drinking seltzer water now. It's a tragedy in this house when we run out of Coke Zero. I mean, an absolute tragedy. Todd did go to the store and he picked some up to keep us going. Okay, Christine, you didn't really miss much. All right, so we have that. And Snippy. I might have to say Snippily. Let's see. Snippily. I'm going to add the L in there to make it fit. Okay. And the next word that we need is a type of fruit. Yes, Angela? I am drinking black cherry seltzer. Polar brand. It's very good. All right. I need to put something in the centers of these flowers. I have blue bling, but that's not going to work. I'm just looking to see what I have handy. Congratulations, Barb. That is awesome. Well, it's not awesome that it happened in the first place, but it's awesome that you're 7 years out. I don't think I have enough of these to go around. I don't. I have some on here. They're not that big. I need 2 more. I should have counted before I used those. Well, how about it? What if I did use blue? I'm going to use the blue up there on the pink. So I'm going to use 2 blue ones because I don't have anything else. So there we have that. I'm going to make sure that one sticks down. Okay. Most excellent. I wish I had some twine. I would put twine around that. I don't have any twine. Do I? Let me look in here. I don't have twine. Oh, I do have twine. Hold on. Don't move anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves. I might have twine. Excuse me. All right. Too much seltzer. Too much seltzer too fast. Look at this. I have self-adhesive twine. It's not very adhesive. I'm going to put this on here. So I'm going to put some of this strong adhesive across where this twine is. All right, and keep putting your fruit in the chat, and then I'll have Angela pick one. All right. Okay, that piece. Let's put a couple more. I'll do 3. I should have lined that side up. There we go. Now what if I can do this? What if I tie this in a knot? Oh, starfruit. You know, starfruit is so good. Do you guys, have you ever had starfruit? It is really good. Crichton's going crazy. I'll tie that little piece in a knot and put it in the middle with one of these mini dots. They're like the balloon dots, but they're smaller. The edges are sticky and they pick up dust and dirt though, but that's okay. Well, that's not coming off here. Let me try something else. Now, rhubarb, welcome in, Elka. Rhubarb, no, that is not a good fruit. I don't like the rhubarb. No offense to anybody that does like rhubarb. I just am not a fan. Not a fan of the rhubarb. It's a great way to ruin a strawberry pie. Okay, let me try one more of these. I know, because it's driving me crazy. I can't do that. I'm going to take this balloon dot and I'm going to fold it in half, stick it to itself, and peel it off of one side. So it's really now half the size that it normally would be. And then I'm going to stick it down on here, half size, and pull the backing off. Because I'm trying to get it to stick. It's not wanting to stick on the top of this twine. This is really hard. There we go. Now I got a gooey mess. I'm going to stick this knot on the gooey mess. There we go. So we have that. I think that looks pretty good. That worked out. May not be perfect, but it worked out. Okay, we'll need more nouns too, Angela, so you can hang on to that. And then, Angela, can you pick me one of those fruits? I will set my twine basket aside. It's really, is this twine? Baker's twine. Yes, that is what it's called. Yes. Set it over here. Don't lose it. All right. We have a type of fruit as soon as she gives me that. Because I have 1, 2, 3. I have a million nouns that we're going to need. Now, someone please tell me what a durian fruit is. I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is. And the next word I need is a part of the body. Let me see how many I need. 1, 2. I need 2 parts of the body. Singular, not plural. Like it could be plural, I guess, but I just need 2 different parts of the body. Remember, this is a family show. Okay, so we have that card done. I kind of like the way that came out. The way I like to store my cards, I fold the envelope back like that, and then I stick this inside, And that way I can see the card, and then it stays with the envelope nice and neat. It's a very stinky fruit that smells like rotten eggs. Oh, yuck. Who would eat that? That's terrible. I don't want that fruit. It's quite big. Ugh. Belly button and big toe. Well, here's another birthday card. Let's see. And it has all these cute cupcakes, and I could probably decorate some of these cupcakes with bling. And it has a matching envelope again. And I'm going to go ahead and keep it the way it is because it's really cool. No sense in tearing the card apart. So I can do bling. How about bling and stickles? Let me go get my bling box. I kind of pushed it out of the way a little bit. Oh, I know what else I have. I have these from Valentine's Day. And I'm going to use some of them on the cupcakes because look, that would make a good cherry. That would be really good. All right, let's do that while I got it out. Yes, I'll get the stickles too. All right, let's put this here. I'll put some on this one too. Some assorted colors, not just red. Let's see, I might as well put all of these little things where these red ones are. I know glue would be faster, but these will dry. This is faster for me because they'll dry right away. I don't have to wait for them to dry like I would for glue. Correct, Michelle. This would be one that would go in a gift or in a package. I wouldn't put it through the post office because these pom-poms are too thick. And they would mess up the machine it goes in. It will cut the card. So yeah, this would be hand delivered or sent in a package where it wasn't going directly through the post office, through the machine. I'm having a tough time getting this last little one off. Okay. Okay, I got them all. So I'm going to put some different colors on. I'll put pink there, white there, and red here. There we go. They do look quite cute. I'll put one on top of this one as well. And then I'll use stickles for the rest. Are they raising the postage price again? Why are they doing that? Well, I know why. You know, everybody is raising prices on things. Okay, let's get rid of these. And put your parts of body, 2 of them, in the chat, and then in a couple minutes, I'll have Angela pick some for me. All right, let's get a little bit of bling. What colors bling do I want? Pink. Well, here's a bunch of assorted colors. So let's do assorted. I have these little assorted ones. This will work nicely for some of them. I'm going to do some assorted ones on here, just randomly. I think these are from Joann's. There we go. I'll put some assorted ones here as well. Okay. There. So we have those on 2 of them. Now let me get the stickles. Here are my stickles, and there seems to be a lot of pink. So let's use some pink. This is hibiscus. And I will just put some pink dots along this one and along this one. I'm going to have to be really careful to not dip my hand in it. This one has yellow stars, so what's this called? This is gold. Let me get one of these clear ones. This is icicle. I'm going to put icicle on this. Oh, this is too empty. Let me get a different one. Diamond. I have more icicle ones. This one has multicolor, so I'm going to also do the diamond because it will show through. The colors will come through. And I'm almost out of this diamond as well. So let me put this one back. And I have crystal. There's a lot of the crystal in this one. Creighton is going crazy. Can you hear him? I'm reading the chat now. Yes, Michelle, they are expensive to mail. I don't do a lot, as you know, very thick embellishments. I try to keep them flat because I don't pay extra to mail them. I send a lot of cards, so. But sometimes I do give cards in person or add them to a gift. This one here is a little stuck. I need to keep a pen handy so I don't always have to use my glue pen. Sometimes the metallic glitters tend to clog up the nozzle. Angela, if you could pick me, is it two parts of the body, I would put them in my chat, in my story. I can't talk. Uh-oh, there's a big glob. That's okay. I'm just going to make all of the globs larger. There we go. Oh no, she mauled it. Yeah, you have to be careful with what little kiddos touch. I'm going to put this red along this strawberry there. They don't really realize what they're doing with their hands. Before you know it, they have torn apart whatever it is they're touching. I'm going to use this one. This is goldenrod. I'm going to put it on the candles where the flames are, and also on the center of that star and that candle as well. And a drop of blue in the center of that one. All right. So we have nostril to go with the durian and glabella. Okay. There we go. So we have that card. I'm just going to go ahead and carefully set it over here and hope I don't put my finger in the stuff. Oh, yuck. And body part. All right. Now the next word we need is 2 more nouns. Just regular nouns, not plural. And Angela, you can pick from new or old. We'll just have people put more nouns in the chat. Keep your list going and you could pick new or old nouns. Let's do 3 nouns because there's a whole bunch. So put 3 nouns in the chat and then Angela can pick from all the ones she has because there's going to be a million nouns. A million in this story. Oh, that's terrible, Michelle. That is very frustrating. I totally understand. I used to work in management before my current job. And boy, when you have things like that, investigations to do and whatever, it is very stressful. All right, so here's another birthday wish card. Again, we have all of these really cool candles. This card would be one that anybody could recreate by using just strips of washi tape as the candles. But today I'm going to use, I think I'm just going to use stickles. Let me go get my stickles back. I put them away. And I'll do some red for some centers of these flowers, just randomly. And that red is getting clogged up, so I'm going to stop that one. Let's do some pink. And let's see, I'll do some pink centers of these flowers. And some pink centers over here. I'll just put a pink blob there. I'm going to color this strawberry with the pink. Crichton is very excited. Let's do some blue. This one is called Sea Glass. It's very pretty. There really isn't much more on that one to do. And we have some green over here and a stem. All right, Lois, you take care. I hope you feel better. I'll put a little bit of green randomly throughout this as well, just to add some interest. And this one, I think I'll do this pink. I'm just going to do a squiggle of pink down this one. There we go. And then, of course, some gold on the flames. This is that goldenrod again. I like the way that looked. Let's turn this around so I don't make a mess. I'm going to try not to make a mess. Let's see if I can get this to work. Nope, I'm going to need this pen again. All right. And Angela, can you please pick me 3 of the nouns and I'll put them in my story? Our story, really. It's not mine. It's really your story. You guys are writing it. Okay. So there we have that one. I'm going to gently, very gently, set it aside to dry. Three nouns. All right. Then I have this little guy. I'm going to leave my stickles close by. This card is really cool. It's the 3 chickens and it's by itself, and I hate to like undo any of it. I was thinking of putting bling all down here on each one of those scallops and then a stripe of bling across the top. I'm trying to decide what color bling. Maybe gold. Let's see what the gold looks like. maybe it's not going to work out so good. No, I don't know that I like the gold. I don't like the gold. It's too yellow. Let's see what else I have. Let me see what silver looks like. I have this color changing holographic silver, and that might actually work well because it will, oh yes, that's going to work because I'm going to use these big ones. And then these are larger ones. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but they do change color a little bit. Yeah. And they'll match just about anything. I love this bling. But I'll put a piece in each of the scallops. I do want to move this one up a little bit. It's probably not showing up on camera. Okay. So I have that. Embroidery flowers, that would have been a good idea. I don't know that I have embroidery flowers. I might. All right, let me go put those words in my story. All right. Angela says dog collar, cheerleaders, and spark plugs. Okay. Dog collar. Cheerleaders. And what was the other one? Where'd it go? Spark plugs. I'm going to make that one singular. Okay. The next thing we need in the story is a color. So put your colors in the chat. Okay. I missed what we're mailing to each other. I'll be happy to exchange your guys' addresses or whatever if I have your permission. Okay, so there we have that. I'm going to leave that as is because I think I kind of like it. I know it's a little crazy. I didn't know what to do with that one. All right. And the rest of my cards and things that I have handy, I have that, the lighthouse, this get well soon. This one would be super easy. I can do that one real fast. Let's do that one. I haven't done a Christmas one today. This one would be super easy and fast. Yep, that'll work on there. I don't think it's a new card. No, it's not. Okay, so this is going to be a traditional all the way around chopped up card. Recycled. 100% recycled card. I'm going to trim this spine off because I want to try something here. Yes, that I'm going to mat it on there for the inside of the card. Yay. That will work for sure. All right. I'm going to trim this edge a little bit just so it's even with the other edge. And trim some off the bottom and off the top. All right, that has a pretty good border around it on all sides. Elka, that is so funny. You typed a lot. You know, I've done things like that. Or I've typed out this big long text to send to someone and never sent it. Like 3 days later, I'm like, you know, I haven't heard from so-and-so. What is wrong? And I look and the text is still sitting there unsent. All right. Do I want red or green? Let's pull them both out and see. I don't think I have a dark enough green. That's a light green. Let's probably go with red. All right. Angela, can you please pick me one of those colors? And I will go ahead and put it in the story. I think I'll use this red. I'm going to have to refill my my glitter papers. I'm getting low. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 3/4 or 5 1/2. So I'm going to do about 4 1/8 by about 5 3/8 or so. I think it's to the end there. I hope it is because I just cut it. Yep, let me trim off a little bit more. There we go. That is perfect. Okay, this will work. Oh, you know, I think I'm going to use this one up. I've used this last week and I'm really not a fan of it. So let's get rid of it. This is from Amazon and it's refillable, but I don't know that I really love it. I can't find any more on Amazon, so maybe they don't have the refills after all. I'm going to use the heavy duty stuff to go on the glitter paper since it is harder to stick things to glitter paper than to regular paper. This is the Scotch brand adhesive in there and it is super duper heavy duty. I'm very spoiled. I love the Scotch. Color Zaffrey. I've never heard of Zaffrey. What color is Zaffrey? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Zaffre. Let's put the color in. All right. It's a blue color. Okay. I'm going to write in here Zaffre blue. There we go. And then the next word we need is a verb ending in ing. Let's put this on here. You had to look that one up. Yeah, I don't know what Charisse is either, or even how to say that. I could be saying it totally wrong. You'd think CraftyRia would know her colors, but she doesn't. There we go. So that is together, and I'll put some red bling on there. I had loose red bling. Where did my multicolors go? Here it is. These are loose pieces. Are they a good size? Yeah, they're perfect. So I'll use these red pieces here. I mean, that's a given that I have to put bling there on these, obviously. And I have a big yellow, big gold. And this is the last one on here. So I'm just going to put that big gold one at the top of the star. So we have that. Oh, look at this. I have all these multicolor ones I have to remember to use. All right, so we have 'Tis the Season. I could just leave it like that. I don't think I need to do much more to that card. If I had little presents, I would put presents under the tree, but I don't think I have any handy. Let's see what I have in here. Let's bring this card back. See if any of these are present, like... No, I don't have any presents. Not handy anyway. But I think I'll leave it like that. Sometimes simple is okay. All right, I'll give you another minute on those ing words. I tore off part of my nail polish, or not nail polish, but my nail strip on my index finger, and it's driving me crazy. Just now I tore it. Well, a few minutes ago. Well, I have a lot of bling out. Why don't we make this into a blinged up card? Oh, it's a brand new one. So I don't have to mat it on anything, but I can certainly really bling this up. I think it really needs some bling. There are 95 different shades of blue color. All right. And Angela, if you could pick me a verb ending in ing, we'll put that one in the story. I was going to mat this card on glitter cardstock. put my inside in the tree card? I did. Oh, this, that's what you meant? Yeah, I did. Aunt Agnes, got it. I think that's what you meant. Anyway, I would have matted this on glitter cardstock, but what if I used some glitter tape and put it around the edge? I like the purple. The blue would kind of stand out. Escaping. Okay. I think I'm going to go with that purple. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we need 3 plural nouns. And I know Angela already has some, but go ahead and put some in the chat anyway, and we'll go from there. She can use a mixture of them. So what I think I'm going to do with this is find the end tomorrow when I finally find the end. There it is. This is a brand new one. And I'm going to put it on the center of, on the inside of the side. You're right, the sides might cover it. What if I did just do it on the top and the bottom? I could do that. Yeah, because the sides are going to cover it. You are correct. And I'm going to put a little extra adhesive down because I don't know if you've ever worked with washi tape. It is not the stickiest tape. It does not like to stick. It is meant to come up easily. And then I'm just going to give this a trim. Try to trim it as straight as I can. Did not do a very good job. No, thank you, Agnes. Thank you for keeping me on my toes, because you know, I frequently forget to put the sentiment on the inside of my card. Almost always I forget to do such. Cut that edge straight. I do like it on the top and bottom. That was a good idea. Oh, hold on. I gotta put some adhesive down. Yeah, 3 more nouns. Not to bed though. I'm just gonna need them. I don't know what you do with your nouns, Angela. It depends if the nouns are very good-looking men. No, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm stopping now. I'm cutting it out. Don't tell Todd I said that. I hope he's not listening. All right. I just could not resist. That was funny. I think it was funny. Cesspools. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be going to bed with cesspools or porcupines or rodents. Jean, no. I'm not going to bed with any of those. All right, so we have that on the top and the bottom. I do love the way that looks. And I have this piece left over. I'm just going to hang it off the side of my desk in case I need it for something. And I just threw, did you see what, I don't know if that came over the camera, but I flipped this up and two of those went flying that way, and they're on the floor, and I think they rolled somewhere. They were very noisy. This is a crazy place. It's all crazy here. All right, so we have that bling. We're having so much fun with bling today. I'm having so much fun with bling today. Okay. I'm just going to put random pieces of bling all over this. 2 of each of these colors. And then some different sizes probably out of there. 2 of these blues. And 2 of the greens. We've got some backgrounds that's green, so I'll try to stick with that. We have a yellow. And another yellow up there. And some orange, as people say, orange. Orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? All right, we have the red. Let's do some different sizes here. Let's put a red one there. Some bigger blue ones. Oh, that one's not going to stick. That one would be too big anyway. Let's do this medium-sized blue down here. And another one of these blues there. And purple, light purple. Or lavender, technically. That one's not going to stick either. Okay, let's put that one here. And a lavender down there. All right, so we have all of those colors of bling. Let me put a couple more. All right. So we do need some more plural nouns. Go ahead and stick them in the chat, you guys, and I'll have Angela pick some for us. Some of these blings are hot pink, which is cool. Oh, we've got this bright green too. Just trying to pull off some different colors. I need one in the middle there. How about, oh, a light pink. There we go. Maybe another little thing down here. I'm just trying to see where I've got some blank spots. I have really tiny bling here as well. I could put a couple small pieces in. All right, I think that'll do. And maybe a big piece of bling down at the bottom here. Although this might make it hard to mail. But I'll put it there anyway, because I like it. So anyway, we have this card here all set. The inside was already done for me. All right, Angela, if you could pick me 3 of the plural nouns. You can use new and old lists. Just put them all together. However you wish. I'm good with that. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. That one is really cute. Also, I like this a lot. I'm going to cut that apart. Let's make something pretty. Try to get a card base out. That's going to be too tall. That will work. Okay. Hope that's going to go that way. This is so pretty by itself. I don't really need to do much to it, but I'm not sure if I want to keep it, say, so grateful we're family. I might as well, because if I cut it off, then I'm going to need something for down that side. But I'm going to bend this piece back over, and I'm going to trim. Well, that side is okay. You know, it's just the back. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to try to get this piece off the back. I'm just using my bone folder. This card is doubled over, and I just wedged it in there to get that glue loosened up. There we go. And I'm just going to trim this edge. And I'm going to see if I have a pretty ribbon that will work up the side. And then I'll save this because that's a really nice background paper. It is a textured, like a cream colored paper. And that will work great. I'm going to trim a little bit off the top so we're even all the way around. Oh, what is our list we're making here? Hang on, I missed the list. No, I don't remember Friends list. Are these like, oh, I like hot men? I don't know what you're making a list of. I have no idea who mine would be. I wonder if I put a piece of ribbon down the side. I have this. Hold on. Let me see about this ribbon. It may not work. Oh, I think that would look good. It's not the same kind of flower, but it's really cool, and it would cover up the "So Grateful We're Family." And that way I could send the card to anybody. It doesn't have to be family. I'm going to do that. Okay. That was easy and fast. But I do have to mat this. Probably on purple. Okay, our words though are plants, rhinestones, and flea spray. My God. You guys. Flea spray. All right. I love this Mad Lib stuff here. Plants, what did we say? I forgot already. See, plants, rhinestones, and flea spray. Plants, rhinestones, and flea spray. Okay. And then the next word we need is a verb, and we need 2 verbs. Okay. And let me get my purple paper out. If I can find my purples. Here's my purples. Friends list celebrities you most want to. Okay, get it. Yeah. Yeah, we get it, Desta. First, we most want to have a rest at nighttime with. Okay. The Rock, Denzel Washington. That is funny, you guys. Tim McGraw. My mom used to say that Clint Black could put his boots under her bed any time. So, just saying. We have that color purple is kind of good. I also have this lavender. Oh, this one might be better. Yes, because this here matches that perfectly. Let's do that lavender. And it would go better with that other ribbon. Okay, that's easy. So who do you want to put their shoes under your bed? I do have a funny story about shoes under my mom's bed if you want to hear it. Let me know in the chat if you want to hear the shoes under my mom's bed story. I may have told this already on the channel. So this card is 5 by 7. So I'm going to cut this at 4 3/4 in one direction. 4 7/8 in one direction. And then I'm going to have to mark it because this doesn't go to 7. All right. So if you want me to tell the story about shoes under my mom's bed, do tell. Okay. All right. You guys, I probably can't work and tell at the same time because, I can't do, apparently today my brain is, all crazy. So back when I was in my early 20s, I was a volunteer firefighter. And, we lived in Florida, and my mom was frequently out of town. She always would go out of town because of one of our dear friends had cancer. She lived in New Jersey, and my mom would frequently go to New Jersey and stay with her and help her as kind of like a live-in housekeeper kind of thing. So my mom was hardly ever home. So in order to save rent and to help out my mom at the house, I lived at her house. So she had, obviously one bedroom and I had the other bedroom, and they were across the house from each other. Her bedroom was the master bedroom, and in her bedroom was a bathroom, obviously with a shower and stuff. So one day, I call him my brother Tony, dear friend of mine. We went to high school together. He and I have always called each other brother and sister. If he saw me today, he would say, "Hi, sis, how you doing?" So always brother and sister. We have never been romantic or anything ever close to that. But anyway, my brother Tony, and then a bunch of us were, firefighters for the same volunteer department. So we had gone on a call to the fire department and it was some brush fire or something. And we were all really stinky, of course, when we were done. We were all going to go out to dinner afterwards, me and Tony and some friends. So Tony came to my house and I said, "You can use my mom's bathroom to change." and to, shower and change. And I went across the house to my bedroom and bathroom and showered and changed. And we were all going to meet up at my house later with the friends or whatever. So Tony inadvertently put one of his pairs of shoes that he changed out of kind of like on the side of my mom's bed, but kind of under that. So before my mom came home, of course, I always went through and cleaned the house and made sure everything was in order. I did not notice the shoes there, but I knew he had used that bathroom, so I wanted to change out the towels and, make sure, her bed was already made, but make sure like nothing was out of place. And she would not have cared that he used her bathroom to shower in, not in a million years, because he called her mom. He was like part of the family. So, but we just did that to save time so we could both, shower and get ready. So my mom comes home from New Jersey, and she comes running in my room, freaking out. Whose shoes are these? And she's holding these shoes. And I said, oh, they're probably Tony's. And she's like, they were under my bed. Or no, first she says, Tony's. Oh my gosh. Because she knew Tony and I are like brother and sister. She thought, jumped to conclusions that Tony and I did something on her bed. Tony's shoes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're Tony's shoes. And I'm like, why? What's wrong with that? And she says, do you know where they were? And I'm like, in your bathroom? I'm trying to figure out, like, where was Tony? They were under my bed. It was really funny. I'm like, Mom, no, this is what happened. Of course, everything was fine. She believed me, obviously, because she knew Tony really well. And she knew nothing would ever happen like that. And by the way, why would I do it in her bed? That is really strange. It would have been in my own bedroom, not in her bedroom, but not with Tony. Tony, brother, if you're watching, I don't mean anything bad by that. But Tony's wife will be sitting there going, okay, Ria's going to die now. No. If I don't show up next week, Tony's wife came after me. Sorry. I just thought that was pretty funny. Okay, anyway, that's my funny story. We all laughed. Tony knows the story. And we have all gotten a very good laugh about this story. So, that's that. That's my funny story of the day. And can I have whatever words? Oh, verbs. 2 verbs, please, Miss Angela. And if you have saved verbs, you can use old one. Oh, see, if I knew that they were under her bed, Angela, I would have said Clint Black's shoes. But I did not realize where they were because I don't remember seeing them in there. Well, first I think I said, I don't know whose shoes they are. And then she was like, oh my God, what do you mean you don't know? I'm like, maybe Tony's? Because I'm just trying to think who was at the house. So, I dug myself in a hole. Pretty big hole there. All right, let's put this down here. They're Clint's shoes. She would have loved it if they were Clint's shoes. I should have cut this a little bit shorter, but that's okay. It's too late now. I already have the thing around. Well, no, it's not really too late now. Here, let me do this. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. Try not to tear it too much. And just trim a little bit off the top. That would have been funny if I said, oh, they're Clint's. There we go. That would have been hilarious. But yes, they were Tony's shoes, and that's my funny story. For years, we have laughed Me, Tony, my mom, all of us have really gotten a kick out of that story. It was pretty funny. I wish it was a more saucy story with one of those people from the friends list, but no. It's a very boring story. Like, I wish they were Clint Black's shoes. All right. Now let me get, we have brushing and snore. I'm going to put brush and snore. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. And then the last two words we need are two more nouns. It is a pretty good story. I think I'm just going to put some bling down the center of those flowers. Will these sizes work? Yes. I'll do some purple or some blue and some purple. How about a pink? And I'll do a purple and a blue. Just to kind of go in that direction. Michelle, are you still here? If you are, say hello in the chat. Okay, so we have that. I like the way that came out, actually. I hope you guys like that too. Nouns, right. Donut from your hubby and toilet paper. That's a good noun, toilet paper. Let me get a sip of my drink and we'll make another card. We're flying through the cards tonight. Probably because most were already made. All right, let's get my cards back out. Let's see. That one is kind of pretty. I'm just looking, trying to decide if there's something I want more. Let's do another Christmas one. We only did one Christmas one tonight. This I think will go good with the blue. Unless it's new. Let's see what the inside. Nope, it's not new. Okay. I'm going to trim away that dark blue edge because I'm not a fan. I'll make my own border. I'll do it myself. Okay. And let's trim the sentiment. Earlier in a Discord group that I belong to, we were talking about songs with our name in them. And, you know, whether it be funny or not, and how people can't help but sing your name. And a funny story that I put in the chat was when I was little, I would, go to the dentist, and he always sang, I just met a girl named Maria, and I hated it because people used to sing that to me all the time. And I hated it. And when he would sing that to me, I would bite his fingers. I just thought of that. That was really, really funny. That poor dentist, I'm sure when he saw me coming, he hated me. As much as I hated going to him, he probably hated me coming just as much. He's probably like, there's that stupid girl that bites my fingers. But he was always very nice to me. Let's see if I want to do blue. I was looking for white, like silver. I don't know where my silvers are. That's white. That's not silver. That's brown. That is not white. How come I can't find my white? You guys. Here it is. I found it. It was buried. Obviously. Because if it wasn't buried, I would have had it 5 minutes ago. All right. Thingamajig and thingamabob. Okay. Thingamajig and thingamabob. Thingamabob. Okay. That is all the words, and I will read that story in a minute. I think I will use this silver. I don't know, though. It doesn't contrast with this. What about a dark blue? Let's try a dark blue. Right, he didn't want to be bitten any more than I wanted to be at the dentist, sitting in his chair. It was pretty funny, actually. I don't know why I got the idea to bite his fingers. I think I like the dark blue better because it's more of a contrast than the silver. But does the dark blue pop? I don't know what other color I would use. What if I did it on a white background? Yeah, much better. If I do it on a white background rather than this light blue. Christine had a friend at high school whose sister was Barbara Ann. You can imagine when all the schools sang her. Yes. Yes. Yep. I hated that song, and to this day it's kind of like a trigger for me when I hear that song. I just cringe a little bit. I do like songs with Maria in them. I do like My Maria by Brooks and Dunn. A lot of people sing that to me. And whoever used to do My Maria long before Brooks and Dunn, I can't think of who did it. But that song, I do like that song. And I like the Counting Crows. They have a lot of Maria, like in the song Mr. Jones and stuff. He sings about Maria a lot. But yeah, the Dentist Maria song, not a fan. Not a fan. Probably because it was the dentist more than anything else. You know, nobody likes the dentist. And this adhesive is behaving much better than it was before. I didn't like it before, but now tonight it's behaving quite well. Okay. I use the heavy duty stuff to stick it onto the glitter paper so it stays. That doesn't quite fit in that direction, but it will in that direction. This card has a lot of glitter on it already, but I think I will add some other embellishments to it. All right. And then as soon as I'm done with this card, I will read the story. I wonder where my snowflakes are. Oh, I have some here. I have some snowflakes. I have some blue snowflakes. Yes, look at that blue snowflake. I mean, how perfect is that? I have this clear one that I could also put over top of it to add some more glisten. Let's do that. And all right. You guys tell me any funny stories or add the name to your friends list. I can't think of like a celebrity like that. Yeah, this clear snowflake is super pretty on top. And since you can kind of see the glue there, I will put a piece of bling in the center. I have this blue bling. Maybe. I don't know what I did with the blue bling. That's okay. I'll pick one out of here. I don't know where my blue bling is, but look, there's blue bling on here. There's that blue bling right there. And it will go perfectly in the center of that. I could put one there, maybe. And this clear one there. Maybe this one here. And this clear one at the bottom. Yep, I'll do that. I'm going to have to look up some of these celebrities and let you know if I approve of them. I don't have to approve. If it's someone you want, you go ahead. All right. Let's put some bling on those. I'll do the light blue again on these just to keep it the same. There we go. So there we have that card. My nail is really pulling apart. These were my wedding day nails. I wore a blue dress with flowers on it, so I did my nails blue with flowers. All right. Okay, Angela. There you go. All right, let's put all these cards out, and then I will read the, did a lot of cards today. Let me know what ones are your favorite. And then these two have stickles, so I have to be careful. So we have the Christmas tree, cupcakes, flowers, roosters or chickens, I don't know, deer, tree, purple flowers, or candles, birthday candles. So let me know which one you guys like the best. And I will read the story. So that's purple tree and that's the green tree. The hyacinth. That's what I was trying to think of. Yes, the hyacinth. All right. So the story we have is, this kind of goes along with our, what we're talking about our lists. How can I tell if he likes me? If he exhibits 3 or more of the following pom-poms, you may snippily assume that you are the durian of his eye. Number 1, when you look him straight in the nostril, never look anybody straight in the nostril. When you look him straight in the nostril, does he avert his nuclei and give you an uncomfortable dog collar? Number 2, if you compliment him, does his cheerleaders turn bright zaffry blue? Number 3, after you first met, did he call a mutual spark plug to see if you were escaping steady? Number 4, when you were alone for the first time, did he try to put his glabella around you? Did you find his plants wet and clammy? And did he sweat and brush excessively? Number 5, after a passionate date, does he snore you on the phone or write you a thingamajig, or better yet, send you a bouquet of rhinestones. If he did 3 or more of the above, you can bet your last thingamabob that he has the flea spray for you. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, if he gives you a dog collar, you're in. Okay. If he gives you an uncomfortable dog collar, you're in. It can't be a regular dog collar, not a padded one of those spiky ones probably. And if he puts his I was reading the word snooze. If he puts his shoes under your mother's bed, he's a keeper. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Mad Lib. Thank you so much for helping me write the Mad Lib. Quite funny. I love the words that you guys pick. You never know what we're going to get here for a Mad Lib. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight on this Monday Night Live. I appreciate my channel members, Christine and Janet, and I appreciate my moderators, Lois and Christine. My mind went blank for a second. I apologize, Christine. Lois and Christine, thank you guys so much. And I appreciate everybody else. Angela with her pom-poms, thank you much. Thank you guys for coming in early and getting everybody excited and welcoming everybody in. I do appreciate that. And as Angela's showing, please do put a thumbs up or click on that thumbs up button. That does help. If you haven't subscribed, please click on that subscribe button. You'll get notifications when I go live and when I post a new video. The wedding invitation turned into a wedding card video will be up whenever I have time to write it. That's what she said, correct. Say that 10 times fast. Thank you guys for joining me. Of course, I do appreciate each and every one of you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.